This is an emergency, I'm begging urgently. This is a serious case.
During the reading, I'm going to ask you, did you want it to be recorded again? Just because you didn't sign it, by you not hitting that thing, that mean that, you know, if I posted, you could say, oh, I didn't want it posted, and I wouldn't have no recourse.
Sure.
So that's what I'm going to ask again. But first, let me put some Florida water on my hands so we can begin. All right. So now again, you did state that this can be recorded to be played on YouTube at some point, long as I omit your name.
Yes.
All right. All right. As you know, I'm a direct energy reader. I don't believe in reading zodiac signs and birthdays. I ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. I'm going to be doing you an ancestor reading. The ancestor reading consists of 5 cards. The first 4 cards are reserved for feminine energy, but a male can come through, and the last card is reserved for masculine energy, but a female or feminine energy can come through. I ask that you try to focus on the message and not the character. I done seen too many times where people waste their reading wanting to know, was it Auntie Lou and all that stuff, because these ancestors, you have a million ancestors, trillion ancestors, and they're coming from 1 day old to a million years old. You don't want to be, oh, well, you my sister auntie, because they're not going to keep in the same timeline that you are in.
Got it. Now, would you be able to, are you using tarot cards or no?
Yes, I am using the tarot cards.
Would you be able to just tell me which cards you pull?
Yeah, oh, I'm going to tell you everything. When I go through, I tell you what card they represent and why they're coming, and I give you what they're saying to you, and then I give you a message, and after I give you that message, I let you ask them a question.
Okay.
Oh, this is a full thing. All right, I've taken the liberty shuffling the cards. I want you to say your first name so I can pray over them. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes.
Okay. Did you just paint your house green or something like that? Did you just paint your house green or do a painting green or put up green window shades in your house or something?
Not green, but I did just, I painted a portion of my house.
Okay, you painted a portion of your house, because I'm seeing somebody painting the house, but then a flash of green came to my head. So I thought you painted it green. Okay. But we painted,
yeah, we have a door that like an exterior door that we painted.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So, yeah, that was a part of the house.
Okay. All right, we'll figure out where that green color come in next. All right. So now we're going to lay down these 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we're going to lay down their question to you. Okay. Ooh. Oh, you use the word we, but why is Spirit saying freedom when it comes to a relationship?
Are you asking me?
I'm just being cheeky.
Oh.
Spirit said, you saying we just painted our house or a wall or whatnot, but Spirit showed me one of your ancestors talking about couples, but they said freedom. So we gotta figure this out. All right.
Okay.
Let's start with your first ancestor. Okay. Light, glimmer, light. Okay. This person played with a lot of fire. Fire. So are you a youngster playing with fire or older person? Youngster. All right, this is a young kid, 12, 13, 14, playing with fire. I want to say he's either white or very fair skinned. Playing with fire. Think about Dennis the Menace. No, he's not white. He was known as a menace. They kept saying he was a bad person. Well, he's represented as the air element, meaning that he always wanted to talk, but nobody would listen to him. So he just did nefarious shit, bad stuff, just to get attention. This is a kid, so they called him a menace, young boy. Now, he just described himself, and he came as the air element. Now, that's the tarot card I pulled, the air element. If you know anything about air, it's voice, speaking, communication. The element meaning it haven't manifested into a full live word is just, I want to say something, but I can't. I want to say something, but I can't. You following me?
Yes, I do.
His message to you is fertility. Fertility, and he's saying if you're having children, or if there's someone in the family that you're ignoring, this person is suffering through a mental illness. That, as a matter of fact, he say all of you guys are ignoring this one person, and this is a male, and he's showing concern for a male, 41, 42, that's suffering from a mental illness that nobody is calling on, paying attention to. And they're saying you really need to check on your sibling or somebody in your family who's suffering from a mental illness. He's been ignored, whether that's abuse, a grown up, and I don't know if this word good or bad, so forgive me, a grown up retarded person, or a person with some kind of mental illness. He's been ignored, and he's very concerned, and he say this person can begin to burn down things or burn out of control. Do you know who he's talking about in your lineage?
No, nothing comes to mind. I mean, when you said 41 or 42, I connected with someone, but then when you were saying like a mental disability, I didn't get that.
Well, keep in mind, a mental disability don't mean a handicap or anything like that. If the person is mentally unstable, violent, do drugs, addiction, you follow me? This is mental illness.
Yeah, okay. If that's the case, then I think I might know, but I'm not aware of. I'm just not aware of that. But okay, I gotcha.
This person is being ignored, and he's saying this person is going to spiral out of control very soon. You guys are going to call him a menace. He may even go to jail or prison.
Okay.
So he's saying look into him. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Can I ask, is this a immediate relative, or
we'll see.
Is it like a nephew?
Is this an immediate relative or a nephew? Give her a little bit more. She wants a pinpoint. Take charge of the situation. Okay. Take charge of the situation. Hands up. Okay. Got her. Okay. Yeah. Take charge of the situation. Sibling, twins, brother and sister. Listen. So, this is if I'm not mistaken, what they're trying to say, this is more like a nephew to you, and it's a boy and a girl.
Okay, then I know who it is. Then.
Okay. Yeah, but they saying take charge of the situation, see the truth about these two people, this boy and this girl, but focus more on the boy. And then they say it's time for you to open your ears up and listen. So I don't know if they're far away from you, but you have a mission to listen. This ancestor is saying you got to take care of that boy or intervene.
Okay.
All right. Now we're finna go over here. Now we're finna go over here to your second ancestor. Your second ancestor. Okay, who are you? Who are you? Okay, why are you showing me lovers? Who are you? Okay. Okay. This ancestor came in the form of a couple. Okay. So it's two of them. They was married upstate New York, Black Beach. Very well off, bougie, uppity, Black Beach, upstate New York. They really saying this has got a New York feel to them. But they're on the beach. Now, this couple is together in death. I don't know if they died together, but this couple is together in death. But she is saying she did everything for him. And although he appreciated, he just couldn't. He was more doing it for the beauty. He wouldn't let her go due to her beauty. And he's saying he couldn't let her go because she was so beautiful. So I don't know. They hiding the dynamics from me. I don't know if it was a murder suicide. But they just keep saying, like, she kept saying, like, he was so attracted to me, he couldn't get over my beauty. And he was saying, how could I let her go? She was just the most beautiful thing I ever seen. This is your direct ancestor from upstate New York. And they was real well off money. You got me?
Uh-huh.
Now, they're saying freedom. And they saying the freedom on a beach. So what happened, I think that this was a drowning. Somebody drowned. And what they're telling you is your infatuation, allowing, thank you, Spirit, allowing somebody to be infatuated with you and not putting guidelines in between is going to get you in some serious trouble. Not murdered, but it's going to get you in the point where you're going to be overwhelmed with emotion. Do you know what they're talking about?
No. I'd like a little bit more clarity around that. This is a current situation, correct?
This is your current situation, but these people, they're 1945, 42s, even 60s, upstate New York on the beach, bougie as fuck. But he's saying he was too into her. She's saying she allowed him to be too into her. And what they're saying right now is you need to put a cap on somebody who's very infatuated with you. Put some ground rules in that thing, because they got freedom here. And this freedom card is on the beach too.
Is that my husband?
You gotta put, yes, it's a couple's card. The card came in the form of the couple.
No, but I'm saying, are they referring to my husband? You said being infatuated with me.
Okay, Spirit.
And I need to curtail it.
Spirit, is it her husband that's too infatuated that can pose a threat, or what's going on? Because you two kind of got me murder-suicide vibe. So what are you telling her? Is it her husband she needs to put a curtail on, watch out for, caution, what? Spirit said find the blessing in your current situation, health and healing, and focus upon your strength. Okay, so you're basically this man's savior, right? In so many words.
Well, that's an interesting way of putting it. I never would have thought of it like that.
If he was spiraling out of control until you got him to a point where he can manage, it is what it is. You're a woman. It happens. This is what we're scheduled to do. Don't.
Well, I am the healer in the family.
There you go. Now, by you healing this person, this creates a dependency. So now I'm understanding what they're saying. This creates a dependency. Put this in check. This is your job. This is what you're going to do. You let him know you're not going anywhere, or however you want to fix it. But
I see. Yes, I do. I see.
All right.
Yeah.
You understand what they're saying?
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes much more sense.
Yeah, the spirit is real. These cards is on point.
Always. You just have to be able to hear the message.
Yes, that's what I was telling the last person. You got to be able to hear the message. It's not about what's directly in front of you right now. They're talking about everything that's expansion in the future, because you got ancestors coming from the past seeing what's going to happen, and they saying we need to fix this, intervene in some form or fashion. But I like that.
I can think so.
Oh yeah, they know you get a chance to thank them at the end and all that stuff. People typically ask 1 or 2 questions after the reading. All right, so now we're gonna go over to your third ancestor. Your third ancestor. Okay, what's going on with you? Serious. Well, you have a female ancestor who came back from the dead. She purposely is standing beside you right now. Something's wrong with her throat because she's trying to speak through me, but she can't do that. But something is wrong with her throat. Either she had throat cancer, surgery on her throat, or she just had a real raspy voice. But she said because she's represented by the 4 of water in the upside down position. So this is emotions. If she was all around emotional about the certain thing, so yeah, the 4 water, 4 cups. I'll say it like that. She's represented by the 4 cups in the upside down position. So she's saying she's coming back to kind of pour into you. Now, by her saying she's coming back to pour into you, she's saying this is a priority because you need a lot more wisdom. You need a lot more, not wisdom as far as intelligence, knowledge, and understanding. You need a lot more education on how to understand your emotions. So you don't know how to gauge these emotions properly that you're dealing with.
So what is the fix for that?
What's the fix? Oh, she's the fix. She's beside you.
She's the one who will support me.
She's not support you. She's the one that's guiding.
Gotcha. Okay. I want to know if this is who I think it is.
Ask the question.
Is this who I think it is?
Spirit, are you who she's thinking you are? Don't say a name if you don't want to. Are you who she think you are? They said, open your heart to love Jesus Christ. Okay. Is you who she thinks she is? Positive change and release tension. Yeah, she kind of saying like, okay, she told you she loved you. She said there's a positive change coming your way, and she said relax, calm down, release tension.
That is who I think it is.
Yep, she just keeps saying she's trying to reassure you as she always did.
She's been here.
Yeah. So reassuring. This one is so reassuring. Wow.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's powerful.
Came from the grave. You made this lady get up out of her grave just to hang out with you to make sure you okay.
She always hangs out with me. She's been hanging out with me since her transition. And I always knew that.
Well, yeah. This is it's heartwarming. She's so supportive though. I can tell you she's
it's just validation, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Wow, this is beautiful reading. All right, now we're going to go over here to your 4th ancestor. Your 4th ancestor. Hold up. Wait. Ooh. I'm going to say this one right here. She stank. She got an attitude. This is okay. All right. This is another ancestor, female. These 2 people knew each other, kind of think of it. They knew each other or they knew of each other, okay? The one that's around you now knew this person here. This person right here saying, if she's here to guide you, give you more emotional intelligence. That's the word that this one is saying. Well, she's here to give you practical magic.
Oh, bring it.
Oh,
Jesus Christ. Bring it. That's what I want.
Whoa. These 2 ladies are dueling. One is saying you're not ready to learn heavy hitting magic. This one right here say, well, you making her emotionally strong, so she should be able to do this. So each one of them is going to be downloading to you. So you need to keep pen and paper, darling. So
yeah,
the one that's going to teach you practical magic, and it's going to be some form of air magic, wind magic, incense, how to burn incense, how to fan the incense, how to fan. What? I never seen this type of magic before.
That was me.
What you? Okay. So I'm seeing. She's showing me. So burning. So light a fire of sage. Okay. And I'm just gonna give you what they're showing me, and you can put it together. So you put a pile of sage together. You put some herbs, and it's not fire magic though. You put some herbs together, and you put them in a pot, and you take a fan that's been blessed with the names of about 7 or 8 different deities on it. And what you're doing, you're in front of a house, you're in front of a baby's room, you're in front of a crib, you're in front of a structure, and what you're doing is you're fanning this concoction, instant concoction that you've created inside the house, and you're going in there aerating the whole goddamn house out without you even stepping foot in the house.
Got it.
Holy shit. Get some pen and paper because you got to learn how to make these recipes.
Yeah. I'm ready.
Would you like to ask her a question? Whoa, goddamn.
I want to know, so the magic that I am going to be learning, is it through the ethos tradition or no?
No, it's not through the Ephod tradition. This is the whole thing. You have a whole entire system dedicated just to you.
Specific to me.
Specific to you. This is what she's teaching you.
Oh, then, you know what? Then I surrender. I'm just going to let it come through me.
All right. So let me ask the question, though. I know what she said, but I like to fact check Spirit. Is this going to come through the Ephod community? Spirit said, come out of the closet. Stay focused.
It's mine.
Energy healing. You got me?
I got it.
Don't let that shit trap you into one typecast now. Not saying that Ephod tradition is bad.
No, I understand. I get you. I get it completely because it's a conglomeration of things.
That's right. But you got your own style of magic. I often tend to want to go back and watch my videos and see how many of these ancestor spirits have come back and given their now living relatives different forms of magic to use. Something that the world haven't heard of, that was lost. Who knew you could purify a house without going on the inside of it? Who knew you could just make some sage and some dragon blood and some whatever herbs they say and smoke out a whole damn house while dancing and chanting playing in the background and rid spirits out of a house without having to fight that spirit directly? This is what you got to do.
Yeah, I like that. That's really powerful. I have goosebumps on my neck.
Holy crap. Wow. I'm shivering, man, because, ooh, it's down my spine. Damn. Yeah, the Baron is needed. I'm needed. I see what Spirit told me the other week. What he told me. Nobody can get this message to you, to these people like he can deliver. I got you, Spirit. Thank you. Whew. All right. So you good with that ancestor?
I am.
All right. Let's go over here to your 5th and final ancestor of the night. All right. What do you mean? All right, this ancestor came in the form of like a androgynous man. He wasn't homosexual or nothing, just very finicky, very metrosexual, I think they called it back in my day. Very nails cured, hair slicked back, roaring 20s, 30s. All right. So, this ancestor came in the form as the man upside down. Now, what he's saying to you is, you're going to have to change your whole ideology of who you are. Like, you're going to have to stand in your power, but at the same time, be so much like that queen lady from Disney Channel with the black horns and the black dress and one of them proposed. My maleficent lady. I can't say the word too good. But you're gonna have to be poised in your actions. So you're gonna have to change identities. You're gonna have to stay 100% woman, but be 100% masculine at the same time. So sure-footed, that's the word we call it in the South. You're gonna have to be sure-footed.
Okay.
Now, the reason why they say this, do you know how much money you can make cleaning houses for people spiritually?
No, but I can imagine it's pretty lucrative.
This, because he said this is your new business to come. Flow of prosperity. Be prepared to be called out on. Flow of prosperity. If you can manage this and you can learn how to control your emotions and learn this magic, really focus on this magic, you're going to be good and you're going to make money off of it. This is directly to you, and guess what? I'm going to be calling your ass to teach me.
A blessing.
Get rich. Do you have a question for this ancestor?
Not well. I have. How is that's one of my joints, and I want to know if that is where I can continue to hang out in addition to adding the other modalities that will be downloaded to me.
When you say that's your joy, as far as the yoga?
No, well, I mean, like, tarot is what I'm drawn to as far as learning.
Right.
And that's one modality that I have been putting my focus on, but I see now that I need to open up to something that is very specific to me.
Right. So is
it okay that I'm continuing utilizing that particular form of magic?
Spirit, is tarot still in her cards, and is it okay to combine these two together? Spirit said, right. Balanced career and home life. You see what they saying? This is a balanced career and home life. Spirit funny. And Spirit said, follow your heart. So yes, how else? So if you don't do tarot, how else you gonna know people need your help? You can't advertise this in the paper. You're gonna have to read somebody.
It will lead me. Yeah, it will lead me into the people who need help.
I would see. I've seen this type of magic one time in my mind's eye or on television. I'm gonna say where the Indians, they would make a smoke tent and they would like put the proper sages, and they would smoke out a tent and allow people to go in there and stuff, or the smoke that they would create, they would blow it in people's faces and blow it all around their body when you're doing a cleansing of somebody. Imagine you cleaning the whole house doing that. So try to study more Native American style of doing things.
Cool.
And I think you should get the basic premises of it, but wait for the download. If they tell you you're going to need some rose petals, some cardamom, some cumin, some lemon peel, and some golden seal, and you need to make that into a fire, and you can smoke out a baby when they born. Bring the baby over there to keep all the demons of the sickness off that baby. You see what I'm saying? The mama could pass the baby through the smoke. That's about $3,000 right there.
Yeah.
Be prepared. They haven't gave me the cause to do this, so this is directly related to you.
Wonderful.
How did you like your reading?
It was awesome. It was way more than what I expected.
Yeah, the Baron cheap. I'm cheap.
Yeah, this was good. Yeah, really good.
I like it. I'm impressed. I'm impressed.
Well, I thank you so much, because this was really enlightening, and it just gives me more juice to move forward into my calling.
Oh yeah, and I'm glad you allowed it to be recorded, because you would have never got this, and the people out there who is gonna experience and may need something like this, they would have never got to witness this blessing that your ancestors came all the way back to bestow upon you. This is beautiful.
Well, I thank them, and I thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. I love it. Thank you so kindly. Well, if we're all done, if you need to reach me, you know how.
Yes, for sure. How come you don't teach any classes?
The reason why I don't teach classes, I took a student, and I took that student, and I know everybody say it's not your fault how they use your teachings, but I took a student and they used it in an illegal way.
Okay.
It was a male. It was a male, and they just used it to screw men and women. And it kind of hurt my feeling because I was associated with that person, and I'm like, that's not what I teach. But the person had to come back to me, and I had to bind a portion of that person. But once you learn what I learned, you can't bind this. You can't bind this type of energy. Only thing you can do is kind of like make it work for the better. But I didn't like that, so Spirit got to really tell me how to teach and who to teach, because it's a mechanical thing. It's a mechanical. I don't teach that's magic. I teach mechanics, because once you know the mechanics of a spirit, it's just like knowing their name. Once you know their real name, you can make them do whatever. And once you learn the mechanic of a spiritual system, man, you can do whatever. So
right. Well, that was beautiful. Thank you so much, Spirit. I really appreciate this tremendously.
All right. Well, you enjoy your evening, and congratulations. And if I ever need you to clean my house, I'm calling you and flying. I'm flying you out. I'm gonna pay you your money, and we're gonna get this thing right.
For sure.
All right, darling. Well, thank you again.
Have a good evening. Thank you.
You too. What can I say, everybody? Sometimes these readings is amazing to me, myself. I know it's going to amaze you all. And you see what happened with her? I mean, the ancestors came back and literally took care of her, gave her her own spiritual system, even though she went to Yoruba practice and everything. And ain't nothing bad with that. But if we don't reach out and touch into them ancestors, no spiritual system that we partake of can fulfill every damn hole. These ancestors know shit that they don't know. These ancestors been doing stuff that work and try to test in the truth. And we got to learn to get into these ancestors. That's why I love praying to the ancestors. And every Monday, I do my ancestor prayer. So, I mean, this is where it's at. I love this reading. Hit that like button. Positive comments below. We got to start treating each other better. We got to start treating our spiritual advisors better on this YouTube. If the algorithm is where it's at to get us up there to the top so more people can see us and things, y'all gotta support us. We making this content, we making these videos. We just want to hear the likes and the shares and the subscribes. We gotta get up there, and that's all I gotta say. All right, everybody, I'm the Baron telling you guys to trust the UN universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Thank you all. Soul Tribe. Hands. All right. As you know, I am a direct energy reader. Don't believe in reading zodiac signs and birthdays. Ask that you be open with the spirit and have fun. We're going to be doing you a 5-card spread. Did you pick your relationship? You pick your 7th house. So you must ask that card a question, okay?
Okay.
Again, I'm going to say be open to the spirit and have fun. Try to look at everything that goes on with it.
Yep.
Whew. I'm taking delivery and shuffling the cards. Say your first name, so. Do I have permission to cut your cards?
Yes. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I'm trying to calm down. I'm just so excited.
All right, let's see. So I'm gonna go and select the cards that you show. You shows number 1 would be your ego. Number 2, communicate. 3, sex life. 4, relationship. Oh boy, it's you two. And 5, your future. Oh boy, who you leaving them for? Who you leaving? Who you leaving him for this time?
Huh?
Who you gonna leave him for this time, Carol?
Who am I leaving for?
I said, who are you? I'm making a joke. Who are you gonna leave him for this time, Carol? Like in the movie. You ain't get it. You ain't get it.
I didn't. I ain't get it.
All right. So we gonna start with your first card.
Oh God, is that bad?
It is.
Damn.
We're gonna start with your first card. Your first card is ruled by Aries and is governed by Mars.
Okay.
Your first house represent your ego, self-esteem, how you see yourself, how you treat yourself. This one is all about you. In this house right here, you have the moon card in the upside down position. Having the moon card in the upside down position, Spirit is say, okay, you finally got resolution to what was going on in your life. As far as betrayal, all that good stuff, you finally got some form of resolution. Some form of information came to you.
Yeah.
Would you like to ask this card a question?
I've been hearing in a lot of readings because I watch a lot of readings on YouTube that he's trying to come back. Is he trying to come back?
That's for your 7th house.
The
This is about your. This
part
is
of that is a relationship.
well. This is for your. No, the betrayal is in your fucking sex life. That's where it got the betrayal card. But your addiction is your 7th house. Now I can run down this thing and tell you what you're gonna do. How you like him, how you still want to screw him and all that shit. But I'm gonna let the cards tell you. Now but before I get into that, I'm the real deal, mama. And my card don't lie.
I know.
Do you want to ask this card a question about your ego, about you finding out the truth? Let's not bring him into your zone because you already kicked him out. Remember the joke I made? Who you gonna leave him for now, Carol? That was the joke.
Okay.
So, would you like to ask this card a question about your ego?
Yes.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to change. I'm trying to be more accepting of myself and my looks. And I want to know if I'm doing a good job. Like, trying to build myself back up.
Spirit, is she doing a good job by getting herself back on the right track? Ooh, fertility ideas. Peace offering. Let it go. Uh-oh. Ooh, fertility idea. No babies, right? Because Spirit saying...
No.
Spirit saying Spirit saying the idea you have in the way you need to build yourself up. In the way you trying to build yourself up, Spirit say let it go. So what is this Sugar Noble kamikaze tactic you're using you think that's gonna build yourself up?
What do you mean?
Balls against the wall, risking it all.
I wouldn't say I'm risking it all, but I want to start my own business. And I've been putting a lot of money into starting an online business. But I don't know if what I'm putting my energy into is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So Spirit said what you putting your energy into is it supposed to be doing? Spirit said an idea, peace offering, and let it go. Oh, excuse me. Thank you, Spirit. So with this idea this ideology and this thing that you got, if you're not looking to bring somebody in, you need to let this go because this is something you cannot do by yourself.
Okay, so I need a partner.
You really do.
I didn't want to do it myself. Like, I really was trying to do it all by myself. Because my pride is a thing for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't like asking people for help. Like, at all.
All right. So it's that pride that got you.
Yeah.
I get it. So you understand what this card's saying?
Yeah, then I'm not going to be able to do it by myself. I need help.
Okay.
I have to bring somebody in to help me.
Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're going to go over here to your third house. Your third house is ruled by Gemini and is governed by Mercury. Your third house represents your communication. Oh. And with Gemini being in this house, you got to take communication for what it is. Information. In this house right here, you have the ace of, you have the 10 of air in the upright position. Having this card in the upright position, Spirit is saying that you're not communicating with nobody. You're not saying nothing to nobody. Why is this cloak and dagger all around you in your communication? Why are you being so goddamn... You know what? You like Batman.
Yeah, people call me that. I'm a mystery. I just feel
yeah, people call me that. I'm a mystery. Say that again.
People they talk down on my ideas, and then they make me feel like it's, like what I think is not good enough. So that's why I keep it to myself, because then I don't have to hear criticism from other people.
I get it.
Or somebody trying to steal my idea. But I don't know.
Well, now this is the conversation to other people, how everything goes. So Spirit is saying it's time for you to speak up. Even if they think you're crazy, even if they think you're a quackpot and they don't validate you, maybe you're just talking to the wrong damn people. Maybe why you ain't joining a support group for people who want to start the type of business you got? Why you ain't joining a support group of people who believe in aliens and spacecraft and shit? Why you ain't finding your genre of person to talk to, Spirit saying?
I don't know where to look for them. I live in a small town.
Well, goddamn, the internet is a big motherfucker.
I know, but
I'm a part of
people on the internet.
I'm a part of a group of people who like hats. People who like hats, people who wear hats. I'm part of a group. I don't know them, but you know what? I get on there and talk about the best fedora I ever wore in my life. The best hat company. If I was to say that shit to my son or my daughter, they'd be like, "Man, what are you talking about? I don't care nothing about your hats." You see where I'm going?
Yes.
So no excuses. Spirit saying put your mentality, your mental energy in a group that's gonna feed you. Cause right now this hush mouth is not gonna get you nowhere. Why you think they say if you want a business, you need a partner? If you want ideas, you need a partner to bounce things off of, right? Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes, I have a friend that I'm teaching her how to do what I do, and she wants to start a business as well. But I sometimes get, I don't know if my ego, it should be my ego, feel like that she's taking my ideas.
Okay. So what's the question about you thinking your partner taking your ideas? I get that. What's your question?
Yeah. How am I going to partner up with people if I don't trust them?
Spirit, hold on. How are you going to partner up with people if you don't trust them, right?
Yeah.
Spirit, how can she partner with somebody if she don't trust them? Retreat to nature. Purification. I get it, Spirit. Nurture yourself. Then don't partner with them. Don't partner with them. Partner with somebody you trust. That's a simple thing. If you don't trust this person and you teaching her what you know, then teach her something off. Teach her a little bit off so she don't have your great recipe that Spirit gave you. And then when she go to copy you and try to do your shit behind your back, it fucks up, blows up in her face, and you got the original product. Think of that broad as an advertisement.
Thank you.
All right, now we're finna go over here to your fifth house. Your fifth house is ruled by Leo and is governed by the sun. Your fifth house represents your sex life, entertainment, and luck. This is the house where you get your strength and your courage from, by the way. And in this house, you have the 7 of air and the upside down position. This is like
confusion.
How you know?
I read cards.
Oh. So 7 of air, 7 of ain't that the 7 of swords? Yeah. Traditional tarot deck. You got the 7 of air in the upside down position. Now, they're saying in your sex life, it's not bad. You're not being betrayed with the person that you're dealing with or about to deal with. This is just a simple fact that you have butt hurt. You got me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Real hurt.
Spirit ain't never lie about that. Yeah, I did.
Now, Spirit is saying you need to look at the underside of things. I know you may not understand, but you're a tarot reader too, so I want you to look at that. If they just showed me the shadow under a tree when it comes to your sex life, entertainment, and luck, Spirit is saying you need to come out with the domination thing, this dominatrix stuff, to get your power back. So you ain't got to trust your sexual partner if you can control him and dominate him. You got me?
Mm-hmm.
You got all the power. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Yes, actually, because the guy I'm dealing with is in jail.
Okay.
And that's why I have issues trusting him.
That's odd.
Met in person.
That's odd. How you gonna trust a nigga to cheat if he in jail?
They got phone calls. He ain't just calling me. He call other people.
Okay. Okay, go ahead, ask your question. I see where you're going, but Spirit saying
I want to know if I can trust him. Like
Spirit,
really
let's ask a different question. Spirit, when he get out, is he gonna be with me? Let's not go with that. Can I trust him? Shit, because you could trust the Spirit to say, yeah, you could trust him to be there for you mentally and spiritually right now. But women fail to look at the thing when they get out of jail. Are they gonna be there for him? Let's ask that question.
True. Yeah, let's ask that one.
I can't ask it for you. You got to repeat it.
Oh, I have to repeat it. Spirit, when you get out of jail, is he going to be with me and do right?
Spirit, is he going to do right by when he get out? Spirit said, open your heart to love. Come out of the closet. Flow of prosperity. Yes. The man say he ain't betraying you. You just can't trust him. That's why Spirit say dominating. Take up all this time, all this visitation. Take them up. Even if you don't go, book them bitches and block whoever you think gonna show. You got me? Dominating. But Spirit say
he dominates me.
And that's why Spirit say you need to dominate him. Spirit say he gonna do the right thing when he get out though.
Okay.
That's what, remember. Who you gonna leave him for now, Carol? You still ain't gonna get it, Lord. Alright, now we finna go over here to your 7th house. Your 7th house is ruled by Libra and is governed by Venus. Your 7th house represent your relationship, the couple dating, matrimony, love, romance, and passion. In this house you have the Devil card in the upright position. Spirit is saying this man give you one form of addiction after another. This is an addictive person to you. What does he smell like? Does he smell like homemade bread and Old Spice or something? Just a good feel? Why are you so addicted to this man? This man, you are addicted to this man. God help me. Spirit say, gee, if he call you gonna be there. If you ask for something, oh my God.
Yeah, that's true.
She ain't gonna deny. Are you guys married?
I'm not gonna deny it. I can't. No, we not. We've never even met in person.
You never what?
Met in person. We've only talked on the phone.
So I still don't know how that happens. How people meet in prison and talk on the phone and never met.
He asked me to come visit him in jail. I just wouldn't do it.
No. You didn't know him before he got locked up?
No.
I'm just being nosy now.
No. He got locked up at 17, been in jail for 10 years.
He been in jail for 10 years, locked up at 17. How did you get his information?
Huh?
How did you get his information?
On Facebook.
On Facebook. They can do that in jail?
No, but they do.
Don't tell me what's going on. I don't need that, Barry. Can I borrow this? Can I borrow this tape to find the kinks and the links inside our system? I don't need that issue. Let's get back to this reading because I was just going on my own tangent. Listen, Spirit saying you are 100% addicted to this man. You got love for this man, although you never sampled the meat, you never got to hug and kiss it. Spirit say what you feel for this man is genuine. This ain't just some groupie thing. You really feel genuine for this man because y'all souls touch. Spirit, only thing Spirit is saying, do not allow him to make you do anything stupid to jeopardize your future or your freedom. You got me?
Of course not. I would never do that.
Listen to me. It's something
I'm
that's
not that
simple.
much of a pushover.
It's something as simple as call my homeboy and tell him to talk to Pete. Don't do it. Say,
Okay.
I can't do that. You may think that's the simplest thing. Pete may be the reason he in there. Now you're an accessory. You follow me?
Yes.
Don't Spirit say you'll do anything for him. This is when you say, I don't feel comfortable doing that, baby. Anything like that. Put money on the books. Say you love him. Write him a letter. Send him a package. No favors.
I got you.
All right. Would you like to ask this card a question?
Well, you kind of already answered it for me, so.
Still got to ask your seventh house a question.
Huh?
Still got to ask your seventh house a question.
I know. Am I ever going to get married? I've never
Spirit.
been married.
Spirit. Will this guy marry her? Because y'all going to be together. Will this guy marry her, Spirit? Mother, wife, sister, daughter. Do not play with my cards. Will this guy marry you? Spirit gave me the mother, wife, sister, daughter card. He's good for you. Just don't let him get in any more trouble. You got to protect his stupid ass. Because he go, oh, let me talk to Peter. Let me talk to this. Don't know, baby. This is us. We work on us. Lead all them people alone. But he gonna marry you. Yeah, y'all might get married while you in there.
I know. But that's nice.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
happy to hear it. But I'm not marrying nobody in jail.
You remember Spirit said you'll do anything for him. You're married, baby. I want to marry
I
you
would.
right now.
I don't know. I would need to think about that.
There you go.
I wouldn't say no off the bat, but I would really need to think about it.
It's funny how that definite changed, right? All right, now let's go. Let's go over here. I'm tired of beating on you a little bit here. Let's go. I like that. I'm gonna harass you a little bit because this is a good thing. I can't understand it. That's why I asked a couple questions outside of the readings. I can't understand it, but Spirit is saying all in all, this is a good thing.
Okay.
Now we're gonna go over here.
You know, when you mess with guys in jail, you gotta be real careful.
Yeah.
So I was really leery of him for a long time. Regardless of my feelings, I was still leery.
Oh, it's working out. Consider this a good thing, please. All right. Now we're gonna go over here to your ninth house. Your ninth house is ruled by Sagittarius and is governed by Jupiter. Your ninth house represents your future, your reality, what will be, what will become. And in this house right here, in this house right here, you have the two. In this house right here, you have the two of water in the upside down position. Spirit saying with this two of cups, two of water in the upside down position, there's gonna be sort of like you're gonna have to let somebody go. So I know this person is locked up, and I know you care for this person that's locked up. Are you dealing with, and be honest now, are you dealing with anybody prior, even on a conversation base, screwing base, fun guy until, huh?
Yes.
Spirit gave you in your future, you have to get rid of this guy. And you have to get rid of this guy by next year, June.
Okay. The one that's not in jail.
Correct.
Okay.
When is this other guy, why is Spirit giving me that date? When is this other guy scheduled to be released?
In 4 months.
In 4 months? Now you see why June is important. Because when this guy get released, this guy going to want to deal with you. This man coming home to you from prison. Now, I understand.
Yeah, he said he was coming up to see me.
You have to shake this other guy loose, and let me tell you, if you just got somebody with no strings attached fucking and all that stuff there, you gonna have to ease this dude out your system, and it's gonna take this dude about a year. So,
okay,
the Spirit is giving you a great buffer window, but don't insult Spirit, because they really giving you what you want here. But you gotta let this person go that you're sharing this heart cups with. Spirit say you're gonna let him go, but I need him to be gone before June. That's when this guy is gonna say, marry me.
Okay.
Be definite now.
Oh, I'm definite.
So, hey, Roscoe, no fucking. Get out of here. But, baby, get
I'm trying
out.
to shake him now, but he just won't get shut.
That's why you gotta take a year to buff his ass out.
Mm-hmm. The last time he contacted me, I was like, why are you talking to me? Like, I done told you I'm done. It went aired out the other.
You know you can't be done with me, girl. What you doing Saturday night? I ain't doing nothing.
No, he knows he can't be done with me. I'm not the one stalking. He is.
You can't be. Hey, only way he can be a stalker if you don't let him in, and if you keep entertaining him. So you ain't entertaining him no more. This is just conversation.
Yeah, I blocked him today, actually.
Do you have a question for this card?
Well, I have a question, but I don't know if it pertains to that card.
To your future. Go ahead.
I want to know if I'm going to have kids.
Are you going to have chillos? Spirit, is she going to have children? Persistence. Father, husband, brother, son. Right. Yes, you're going to have children. From your husband. From your husband.
Yeah.
From your husband.
I know from my husband. I was trying to close the factory down now. Well,
you can go get everything closed down prior, but once this man get out, he ain't stopping.
I know. He already told me that.
So
he been hot on my ass for 2 years, and he been consistent, and I haven't been consistent, and it's pissing him off.
Damn. And that's something.
Yeah.
Well, how did you like your reading?
I love it.
Spirit gave her everything she wanted.
Oh my God. You don't know how excited I am. I'm trying not to squeal on the mic because I squeal when I get excited. I'm trying to, be calm and cool and collected and stuff.
Gotcha. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. Spirit say you good. You good. This is, I don't understand it, but it's beyond my understanding. Spirit say this is actually working out quite well.
I'm quite surprised at that myself, to be honest with you.
I mean, I've heard the horror stories. Lady stick with a guy while he in jail, then he get out and go mess around with everybody else.
Or get crazy, or be a serial killer. Like, I done thought of all of it. Please leave. And that's why I was like, I don't know.
Nah, he's really looking for some real deal wifey material, and he feels that he got that with you. It just don't hurt him now, because if he been in jail, he get out, you still dealing with
he's younger than me.
Don't matter, you still dealing with AWACS here, and if he get with that AWACS is better than him, he gonna run. So Spirit telling you, leave AWACS ass alone when the old boy come out of jail. How that shit handled.
I will definitely have it handled.
All right, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much.
And know that
you don't even know.
And know that my readings are pre-recorded every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Is you putting this one on the air?
Would you like for me to put it on the air?
You can if you want to, but then I can watch it back and be reminded that I'm looking at it.
Now it's gonna be about 2 months because I'm far behind.
Okay, I don't care. Well, when it's up there, I can watch it all the time if I want to. I don't care when you get up there.
Damn right. All right. All right then, darling.
Thank you so much. And I will be booking another reading, so you will be here for me again.
All right then. You got your good evening.
Thank you. You too.
All right, everybody. That was an excellent reading. Spirit gave her everything she wanted. I didn't understand it, and I'm just going to be honest with you guys. But hey, Spirit understands, Spirit knows. Positive comments below. All right, everybody, on the Baron, telling you guys to trust in your universe, because at the end of the day, you all you got. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all. Thank you all. Soul Tribe.